Ready? 5 seconds. As we observe the happenings around us, cybersecurity is emerging as a life skill. It is important for the safety of individuals and organizations. It is also important for national security. I am sure that the national education policy will be implemented in letter and spirit. It will be a milestone in the history of our country. It will not only strengthen the future of our youth but also set our country on course to becoming Atmanirbhar Bharat. The sincerity of purpose shown by all of you makes me confident about effective implementation of the policy. I am glad that teams have been formed to deliberate upon 5 important themes related to the policy, and the next 2 sessions in today's conference are devoted to the presentations on those themes. I am happy to address this conference on the implementation of the National Education Policy in Jammu and Kashmir, which used to be rightly called the paradise on earth. Through this conference, we must deliberate the methods and devise the ways to restore this region its glory using education as a tool. In my opinion, there could not be a better way to realize your dreams than through education. The National Education Policy, approved by the Union Cabinet in July 2020, is nothing short of a revolution. So far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, I have been meeting and interacting with school children from the region at Rashtrapati Bhavan every year. In my own experience, I can say it with conviction that Jammu and Kashmir is a reservoir of extremely intelligent, talented, and innovative children. I feel that the implementation of the education policy will produce students with ignited minds, if I borrow the phrase of my illustrious predecessor, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Such youth would unleash the hidden potential and take India to greater heights in future. The unfolding of India's growth story rests on the talent and energy of its youth. Our nation has an unprecedented demographic dividend, but it can be realized only if the young people constituting a substantial segment of the population become skilled, professionally competent, and above all educated in the real sense. In this regard, the national education policy will prove to be a milestone. I firmly believe that education is the biggest catalyst for change and the youth is the most potent agent of social transformation. And whenever these two forces have come together, it has changed the course of history. Kalhana, the great Kashmir scholar and poet, in his masterpiece Rastrangani, had said, learning, lofty homes, saffron, ice water, and grapes, things that in heaven are difficult to find are common here. It is important to note that the learning figured first among the 5 things that he referred to. Jammu and Kashmir is a land of rich and diverse cultural traditions, from Hinduism to Buddhism to Sufi Islam. All faiths and beliefs have found home in the cultural ethos of this land. This peaceful and shared existence manifests in the lives of the people. We should Always remember that education brings people together. It is ignorance that divides.